Hello and welcome to God's Hand Link, Decode Occult Science. As of late August 2025, Pakistan is grappling with an exceptionally severe monsoon season that has triggered widespread flash floods and rising river levels, leading to a profound humanitarian crisis and extensive damage to both people and facilities. The cumulative death toll nationwide since late June has tragically surpassed 819 people, with over 1,000 injured and nearly 250,000 individuals displaced, impacting over 1 million in total across regions like Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Punjab. Beyond the direct human toll, the floods have caused immense structural devastation, including the destruction or damage of over 266 schools in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa alone, rendering many unusable and disrupting education. Thousands of homes have been submerged or swept away, critical roads and bridges have been damaged, and vital agricultural lands and businesses have been destroyed, severely hampering relief efforts and impacting long-term livelihoods, as the nation faces what officials describe as its worst flood emergency in decades, exacerbated by climate change and cross-border water management issues. This is more than just a cold weather report. This is one of the disasters on God's doomsday. So, today, let's pray for Prayer Pakistan Floods, 2025. Praying for the good people affected by floods in Pakistan to overcome their destiny situation. The following are details about Pakistan Floods 2025. Presented in 5 parts. First, evolution. Second, effects. Third, causes. Fourth, solution. And fifth, manual. The last 2 parts will guide you on how to click the Pray button on the godchand.link website. If you pray sincerely, you will be able to open God's gate to successfully connect with God and receive God's beatitude to successfully help the people you are praying for. Now, let's take a look at the evolution of flooding in Pakistan. Evolution. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. The northwestern province of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa has been one of the earliest and most severely affected regions since mid-August, primarily due to intense cloudbursts and flash floods. As of the 26th of August, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa reported 479 fatalities and 347 injuries, making it the worst-hit province in terms of casualties. Districts like Buner and Shangla experienced entire villages being swept away, with over 200 deaths in Buner alone, and extensive damage to homes, public infrastructure, and at least 266 schools. Rescue efforts have been significantly hampered by damaged roads and bridges, isolating many communities. Punjab. The eastern province of Punjab has seen a rapid escalation of the flood crisis in the latter half of August, largely influenced by heavy monsoon rains and the release of water from overflowing dams in neighboring India. As of the 29th of August, over 1.2 million people have been affected, with nearly 250,000 displaced, and over 1,400 villages submerged along the Ravi, Sutlej, and Chenab rivers. The Chenab River, in particular, saw extraordinary inflows, reaching almost 1 million cusecs overnight at Kadirabad, well above its 800,000 cusec capacity. Authorities have issued fresh evacuation orders for districts like Jang and Chiniot as flood surges move downstream, while 22 deaths have been reported in the province over the past few days. Efforts are ongoing to provide food, medicine, and shelter in 263 relief camps across the province. Sindh. The southern province of Sindh, including its capital Karachi, experienced severe urban flooding on the 19th of August. Heavy rainfall, reaching up to 145 millimeters in parts of Karachi, led to at least 6 deaths due to wall collapses and electrocutions, along with widespread inundation of roads and prolonged power cuts. Gilgit-Baltistan. This northern mountainous region has faced unique challenges, including Glacier Lake outburst floods, GLOFs, and landslides. A GLOF in Geyser district on the 22nd of August resulted in at least 10 fatalities, displaced families, and damaged over 300 homes and critical infrastructure, isolating communities. Heavy rains are also forecast for Gilgit-Baltistan in late August, with ongoing warnings for landslides and further GLOF risks in various districts. Effects. Human toll. Fatalities. The cumulative death toll since late June has tragically surpassed 819 people. Injuries. Over 1,000 individuals have been injured across the country. Displacement. Nearly 250,000 people have been displaced, with over 1 million affected in total, especially in Punjab province where mass evacuations were ordered. Many are now living in temporary relief camps. Health concerns. Disease outbreaks. Overcrowded relief camps and contaminated water sources are leading to a rapid deterioration of health conditions, with widespread cases of skin infections, malaria, and fevers being reported. Access to healthcare. Health facilities are under strain, and disruptions to services, particularly for maternal and child health, are a growing concern in cut-off communities. Livelihoods and economic impact. Agricultural losses. Vast agricultural lands, the backbone of many rural economies, have been submerged and destroyed, leading to extensive crop losses and threatening food security. Livestock losses. Over 1,000 livestock have been lost, impacting the livelihoods of farmers and exacerbating economic hardship. Businesses. Numerous businesses have been destroyed in flood-hit areas, causing economic disruption and job losses. Damage to facilities and infrastructure. Homes. Thousands of homes have been submerged, damaged, or completely swept away, rendering countless families homeless. Educational facilities. Over 266 schools in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa alone have been destroyed or damaged, significantly disrupting education and long-term development. Transportation. Critical roads and bridges have been damaged or destroyed, cutting off access to many affected communities and severely hampering relief efforts. Urban infrastructure. Cities like Karachi experienced severe urban flooding, leading to inundation of roads and prolonged power outages. Disruption to daily life and psychological impact. Basic services. Access to clean water, sanitation, and electricity has been severely impacted in many regions. Fear and anxiety. Residents in affected areas describe immense fear and anxiety, with many recalling the trauma of the 2022 floods and expressing feelings of despair. The lack of timely warnings in some areas exacerbated the psychological toll. Causes. Intense monsoon rains. The primary and most immediate cause has been an exceptionally intense monsoon season. Some areas in the northwestern Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province experienced more than 150 mm of rain in just 1 hour, which the soil could not absorb. This led to rapid surface runoff, triggering destructive flash floods and mudslides. Climate change. Experts and officials have identified climate change as a major contributing factor. Rising global temperatures have made monsoon rainfall more erratic and intense. Higher temperatures are also accelerating the melting of Pakistan's numerous glaciers in the Hindu Kush, Karakoram, and Himalayan ranges, increasing the risk of glacial lake outburst floods, GLOFs. A GLOF in the Gilgit-Baltistan region in August damaged hundreds of homes and infrastructure, adding to the country's woes. Cross-border water release. In eastern Punjab, a significant factor has been the release of excess water from upstream dams in neighboring India. According to Pakistan's Provincial Disaster Management Authority and other sources, India has opened the gates of dams on the Ravi, Sutlej, and Chenab rivers, which were already swollen by monsoon rains. This has led to very high to exceptionally high flood levels in Pakistan's riverine belts, forcing mass evacuations. Deforestation and poor urban planning. Deforestation, particularly in the northern regions, has stripped the land of its natural defenses against floods and landslides. Additionally, poor urban planning, including the construction of homes and buildings on riverbanks and natural water pathways, has magnified the destruction when floods occur, as seen in the devastated Swat and Buner valleys. Above is a detailed summary of the causes behind flooding in Pakistan 2025, as reported by news sources. But if the main cause is God's doomsday, what should we do? Solution. Solve by a reform prayer in Pray God's Will page at https://godhand.link/pray God's will. Address, with a phrase search as Prayer Pakistan Floods, 2025. Praying for the good people affected by floods in Pakistan to overcome their destiny situation. And click Pray button. Here, you can also scroll up and click on this video to see details about God's supreme message. Follow God's doomsday to pray God's will. Manual. For more information about how to pray on the God's Hand Link website, please refer to Pray God's Will user manual page at https://godshand.link/Pray God's Will user manual address. By clicking the Pray button, you have contributed to helping the good people who are victims of this catastrophic flood. Your small acts of kindness are like seeds that can grow into a forest of compassion and love. Helping others is not only about material support, but also about spiritual support. Because the material originates from intention, a prayerful intention of yours will bring about the transformation of the material world according to God's will. Thank you for helping. God's Hand Link. Thanks for helping. To decode occult science,